Generations Church. Last year, we studied the first century church through the lens of the book of Acts, and we asked ourselves the question, where do we want to be more like the biblical church, or where do we want to be more like the church that Jesus started? One of those places that we identified is that in our spiritual disciplines, our Bible reading, our prayer, our worship. And so we began this year by inviting you to read a small passage of scripture together each day as a church. And that passage would be in the Gospel of Mark, where we are doing our Sunday teaching and our community group studies. And it's been nice to join together as a family reading some of the same things. Now I want to ask you, would you join me for 31 days of prayer? So March 1st through 31st, as we prepare for Easter, as we get into all the outside work, the Nehemiah project work, would you join us in prayer? Psalm 127:1 says, unless the Lord builds the house, its builders labor in vain. So in other words, we can redo our image, we can fix up our outsides, or we can hire talented staff, or we can do whatever it is we do, but unless God causes it, it's in vain. It's that image of a friend of mine once said of we can build a boat and we can raise its sail, but it still requires God to send the wind. And so prayer does that. It is how God moves and engages with us and moves us sometimes. So will you join us for 31 days of prayer that we'll talk through different passages of scripture and things to pray about. It'll be guided and focused and help us lean into this next season of ministry. It will literally ask God to cause the wind to blow.